Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you for clicking on this video today and happy Vlogmas. You guys, we are so near to Christmas right now. As I'm filming this, it is the 19th of December. I literally have got one Christmas present. Do you know what? It's absolutely fine because we're actually doing Secret Santa in our family this year, which makes life so much more pleasant. I'm gonna be so real. Like, I love gift giving, but I'm also like such a perfectionist and I love everybody to have like absolutely everything, and it just really stresses me out if I can't get what I wanted them to, or like I can't think of a good idea for them. So it is actually calming me quite a lot that I don't need to literally buy like 15 gifts this year. And it also, my bank account is very happy about that too. Although everybody has told everybody in the family who they have for Secret Santa, it's got around somehow, and like my nan and granddad are involved as well. They just like don't understand the idea of it, and they just like tell you who they have and then ask for ideas, and I'm like literally ruins the idea of Secret Santa. My granddad has my boyfriend and he's like relying on me to get his gift, and I'm just like, I actually have no idea what to get. And Christmas is literally in 5 days, so probably need to do something about that. But today I thought we should have a little sit down catch up and just have a little Q&A. I put on my Instagram broadcast channel and on my story a little question box for you guys to send in any questions that you might want me to answer. I literally haven't even looked at them. Yeah, so I have no idea what they're going to be, but I just thought, why don't we just have a little catch up, as I literally can't remember the last time we actually did a little sit down chat Q&A vibe. So that's what we're doing today. I'm actually so excited for today. I woke up super anxious, not gonna lie. Like, I was like, ah, and my stress throughout my sleep was high, and that's when I know, yeah, that I'm feeling pretty all over the place. Now that I've like woken up and had a bit of my morning, I'm feeling so much better, and I'm really looking forward to today. I'm going ice skating with Em. I'm actually vlogging all today, so you would have already seen if you're keeping up with my Vlogmas. Let's have a look at the questions. Oh my god guys, also just quickly, who's so excited for the Molly May documentary? I'm literally cannot contain my excitement. I'm gonna be so real. Sorry, I probably should have got this organised before I sat down to film. Every time I do a Q&A, people ask me for my body measurements and like how much I weigh and stuff, and I'm just like, why would I tell you that? And two, what good is that to you? I just don't get it. How are you doing? Are you coping with the work-life balance? And I think this is so sweet to ask, because I know that I do talk about it a lot, about like my struggles with always feeling like I need to do more and achieve more, and finding it hard to actually just kind of relax and be okay with that and do that guilt-free. My whole life have I kind of been told to always like do more and wake up earlier and achieve more and aim to be the best and all this stuff, and so it's definitely as an adult now ingrained into me to still subconsciously have that feeling. And whilst I thought that I actually thrived off that, and that's the type of person I was, to kind of always strive to be the best and always strive to work more and this, that and the other, I thought that was me because that's how I've always kind of lived my life. But I very recently actually came to the realization that me as a person actually really reacts better to a way slower life, a way less pressured life, a life where I'm happy, not always trying to compete with myself and other people. You know, like some people definitely do thrive off that and feel their best from waking up early, having a strict morning routine, time blocking their day. That's exactly what I was doing, and actually it was just causing me so much more unnecessary added stress. And I know that I'm so lucky to not have to wake up to an alarm every day, and I'm so lucky to not have to, you know, answer to a boss or someone that's telling me to do stuff. I can kind of work my life around my work, which I'm so lucky to be able to do, and choose when I go to the gym, and if I want to go out for lunch then I can, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm so lucky for that. I've definitely struggled with the idea of that. There's definitely been times in my life where I'm like, oh, it would be quite good to kind of just have to be in for a certain time, be in an office all day, and like be given the tasks that I need to do and complete those. I don't know. But also I've always known I'm so lucky to be able to have the freedom and flexibility that I do, but it's only recently that I'm really trying to actually make the most of that. I'm like, I don't need to work for 8 hours a day, so why would I? Rather than being like, you have all day to work, so use all day to work, which is how I used to view it. I used to literally stay up all day every day. I used to stay up until like the last second I go to sleep, just working away on my laptop, and I'm like, I really don't actually need to be doing that. Like, no one's telling me to do that other than myself, and I'm just actually wearing myself out more. And I think we should definitely be aiming for high things and trying to achieve impressive things and do things in our life and all that stuff, but we're also allowed to have a balance with life, and we're also allowed to relax guilt-free. I just want to add in the guilt-free, because I don't think we can truly relax if we're feeling guilty about it. However, if you are feeling guilty, I still think you should relax. Like, you're going to be benefiting more from relaxing with guilt than plowing through stuff. But yeah, so thank you for asking. I kind of just went off on a tangent there, but I just wanted to give a bit of context. But with work-life balance, like, don't get me wrong, I think I'm still finding it difficult, and I'm not sure if I ever will kind of not find it difficult. And I think it's just part of life to always kind of be worried about the tasks you have ahead, or the to-do list is never ending. And I think that's something I've realized. It's like, okay, instead of it stressing me out that the to-do list is never ending, I just need to kind of look at it as like, okay, the to-do list is never ending, so I can't do anything about that. There's no matter how many things I tick off, there's still going to be new things coming to me, so I can't get in control of that, and I'm constantly chasing to like be in control of that. But actually I can just kind of do what I can in the time that I have, as there's always going to be more things adding to the to-do list anyway. So do you know what I mean? Like, if I'm just constantly chasing to finish this never-ending to-do list, I'm always going to be in this kind of like fight or flight mode. So as of the last like 3 weeks, it's been so out of my comfort zone and so unlike me, so out of my nature. But I've been waking up without an alarm. I haven't woken up to one alarm in the last 3 weeks, you guys. I literally have set an alarm every day for the last, like, I don't even remember. Like, I wake up to an alarm like it's just what I do, and I time block my day, and I have like a routine in the morning, because I was on the goal of like waking up 15 minutes earlier every week and going to sleep at a certain time every night. But that was just completely stressing me out, because sleep has always been a huge anxiety thing for me. So getting my 8 hours is so important to me, and as soon as it would get late, I'd know I'm waking up super early and that I wasn't going to change my morning routine in the time I was waking up. So if things went over, I'd be like so anxious and also so exhausted on the night time, because I've woken up so early. Well, not even so early, but just early and then going to bed late, that I would just be anxious and like I couldn't even hold a conversation. I was that tired. But anyway, this isn't even really what you asked, but I'm definitely a lot more okay with chilling. I'm definitely a lot more okay with having days where I don't even do a piece of work sometimes. I'm definitely a lot more okay with doing things a bit more spontaneously and realizing that nothing bad will happen. Yes, it might not be ideal in your head, and it would be great if I could do this, this and this, but you know, I'm lucky enough to be able to live the life that I do, so I really want to make the most of that. God, I've been rambling on for that question, but thank you for asking. Someone said, do you have any plans for traveling next year? Top places you'd like to visit? Guys, this is a pretty big question, because I actually haven't told anyone yet. I haven't even told my dad. I've told my mum and my boyfriend and my sister and whatever. Yeah, I actually haven't told you guys yet. Basically, in May/June, I'm going to Australia. And I'm so excited, so excited. I've basically wanted to go to Australia for the longest time, honestly, for like 3 or 4 years. I've definitely wanted to do the whole like traveling around Australia and Bali and all those places where I kind of am in one place for 3 days and then I go somewhere else in Australia for 3 days and then, you know, do the proper whole traveling experience. But I haven't found the person that one wants to do it or can do it right now, with just like where they are in it, life or whatever, and also the person that I'd be happy to do it with. I think I'm so particular with, I don't know, I'll be honest, I'm a chill gal, but I'm not a chill gal in that sense. Like, I need to be really happy with who I'm spending my time with, and I need to be like of course you're gonna have your moments where you're like, oh my god, they're really annoying me, whatever, but I also want to just feel like we're on the same page. Like, I wouldn't want to go traveling with someone that wants to go clubbing every night. Do you know what I mean? I just would want to be on the same page as the person that I go traveling with, because I think that's quite a big thing to do, and I'd want the experience to just be like we're just like matching with it, you know? Of course there's room for differences, but I wouldn't want to set myself up to be in an uncomfortable position, you know? And I was like, do you know what? Yes, I might not be in the position where like I can go traveling yet, and I don't really want to go on my own. At least I don't right now. Maybe that might change in the future, and I'm so open to that if it does. But I was like, yes, I might not be in the position to do the whole traveling thing, but I'm literally 20 years old. Like, I can do the traveling thing when I'm 23, 24, 25, 26. Like, there's no rush. And so I've basically booked a trip to go to Australia, where I've just got an apartment for 3 weeks. I actually wanted to do like 6 weeks in Australia, but it was just turning out so expensive, because the apartment I've got is one that I really, really liked, because my environment to me is like so important, and I definitely could have stayed in somewhere like not as nice that was cheaper. But I think like just for my first time as I'm going on my own and it being such a big deal, I just really wanted to be really, really happy and like, I don't know, really in awe of my surroundings and everything. And you know, I can go back in 6 months whenever, and if I feel like, do you know what, I could do this in somewhere not as nice, then I'm gonna do it. I just wanted this to be like a bit of a trial run, and I just wanted everything to like be exactly how I wanted it for my first time. So yeah, I'm going for 3 weeks to the Gold Coast in May, and I'm literally so excited. Although I'm literally traveling on my granddad's birthday, and I feel like the worst granddaughter ever, but I told him we'll go for breakfast on the morning of his birthday, because I just feel so bad. I literally feel so bad, but anyway, it's fine. Yeah, so that's really exciting. I'm not going to be doing like the whole traveling thing. I'm going to basically just be like living my life that I do here, but just from Australia. So I'm just going to like be doing my work. I'm going to be going on hot girl walks. I'm going to go to the beach. It's gonna be so great, although it is basically they're like pretty much winter at that point, but hopefully it will still be nicer than the summer here at that point. I'm gonna be going on runs, going to go use the gym, go find cute coffee shops. I'll probably do some like days out to Brisbane, like do some, I don't know, I need to do a bit more planning, but I don't want to plan too much. Like I just want to kind of live my regular life, but just out there, because I think as soon as I start putting this pressure on myself to like have things planned for every day, then I'm going to be feeling like I'm not doing enough. But if I'm going with the mindset of like I'm literally just going to be working and living out there for 3 weeks, then anything I do on top of that is a bonus. Oh god, sorry, I literally just burped. Anything else? I've got my sister's wedding in Barbados next year, treating a special someone to go somewhere, but they don't know about it until Christmas Day yet. Where else? Oh, I'm going on holiday to Tenerife with my friend at the end of Jan. I really want to do the whole traveling thing. I definitely want to go to Bali. Actually very exciting things. If you guys want to go traveling with me as a big group, please let me know, because I have something very exciting in the works where I can like plan a trip to Bali and you guys come with, and I feel like maybe this is what I need to like press the button to like get things going and get the ball rolling to actually do something traveling. And it would be so fun to go with you guys, and we can like cater it to us and everything, and it'll be like all planned for us, and I just think it'll be super fun and we can make friends. So let me know if you want to do that, because I can make that happen. And I'm kind of in discussions about something, so potentially Bali, if we can pull this all together and you guys do want to do that. Definitely want to do Thailand, definitely want to go to New York. This isn't next year, but like these are just places I really want to go to. I mean, I'd love to see Japan. I just want to see the world. I just think life is way too short to like just see the places that we're like brought up in, and I think some people are so okay with not seeing the world, but I know just like for me that's like a hole in me that like I really want to fill, you know, and we're all different, and that's so okay. Some people thrive not doing that, and some people really want to do that, and I really want to do that. Tips on building self-confidence / self-worth. That's a really good question. I think it's all down to mindset, and this is just kind of off the bat. Like if I kind of sat down and thought about it, I could probably come up with something a bit better. And I definitely do have podcasts about self-confidence and stuff. If you did want to go listen to that, it's just Positively Me on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Most of the kind of topics like that I do discuss over there in a lot more detail, do like whole episodes on. But I think self-confidence and self-worth is all down to mindset. I think we're literally forced to compare ourselves to other people every single day. We can sit there and look at other people and wish we were like them and put ourselves down because of what other people look like, or the lives that other people are living, or the friends that people have, or the relationships that people are in. But I think it's just realizing that we are actually okay the way that we are, and not only just okay, we are great the way that we are. And that might be hard to believe if you've kind of put these other people on a pedestal, but actually you never know, people might be looking at you and your life and the way that you look and the things that you wear like that. But also just that we are genuinely all equal. There genuinely isn't someone that is better than another person. Like you can live the exact same life but feel really bad about yourself and want to hide yourself away and cover yourself up and not be seen, or you can live the exact same life and be really confident and show up and like believe in yourself and know that you are worthy of things, of good things happening to you. You are worthy of good people in your life, and that you are also not worthy, and that you are also not deserving of having bad people in your life, and you are not deserving to put yourself down. Wait, am I saying that correctly? I'm basically saying like you do not deserve to have bad people in your life. You don't deserve to put yourself down. Like your body is your home. Your body allows you to live a happy, healthy life and experience amazing things and do things that make you feel good. We're all different. We all live different lives. We all have different genetics. We're not made to look the same. We're not made to feel the same. We're not made to have the same lives. We just have to do what we can with what we have and appreciate that what we have is good enough. And I really think it's all in the mindset, and it's all about perspective, being grateful for what we have. And I think that's something I've got really good at in the last year or so. Maybe even less than a year. In the last like 6 months or so. Before that, I was always like so jealous, not jealous, but like just wish that could be me, or wish like I could live that life or be friends with those people, or like why do they get that and I don't get this. But now I'm just like, the world is just doing its thing. And I don't know if that really has relevance to what you were saying, but I just think like have confidence in yourself that the things that you're doing and the people you're friends with and the way that you are is already good enough. What is something you have done recently that you are proud of yourself for? That is a really nice question, and something I definitely need to think about. What's something I've done recently that I'm proud of myself for? why is this taking me so long to think of? I'm proud of myself for being kinder to myself recently and trying out ways that make me feel better. I think I've been really brave to not set alarms in the morning and not give myself structure in my days, and also I've been journaling a bit recently, and I'm just really proud of myself for trying to find ways that work best for me and not putting myself in a box because I see everybody else having really cool morning routines and waking up really early, and realizing that it doesn't make me any less impressive, or it doesn't make me not as disciplined for waking up later and having less structure, because we're all different and that is just what works best for me and what makes me feel my best, and I'm not kind of fitting to what society shows us as the way to live. And I'm proud of myself for that, so thank you for reminding me of that. What are you and Ben going to do, or where will you guys go when he finishes school? He finishes uni in May, hopefully, and obviously we're in Liverpool at the minute, but the plan was always, like, when he was moving to Liverpool for the year, I was going to go to London on my own, because I basically just really wanted to like do something on my own. Obviously I love Ben with all my heart, but I knew we were gonna like live together for the rest of our lives kind of thing, and so I was like, I've never done anything on my own, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna find somewhere to live in London on my own. But then I was looking for months and months, and like I was saying earlier with the Australia thing, like I just wanted everything to be like a certain way and to be like perfect. The prices were just going up and up, and it just wasn't working out. So I moved to Liverpool with Ben, and I think me doing this Australia thing is just kind of doing that thing that is just on my own to like see how I do and see how it goes, because I feel like I really just need to see that for myself, like what it's like doing something on my own. So yeah, I think if Ben can try and get a job in London, that would be really great, and we'd probably move to London. I think that's the plan. We might come home for a bit while he's looking for a job, we're looking for a flat, whatever. Obviously it's so expensive there, but I also have this itch for London that I really want to scratch, and I don't think Ben's as bothered about going to London because I just have this itch. Honestly, since I've been like 16, I've been like, as soon as I move out I want to move to London. So I think I do want to kind of experience life in London for at least a year or something. So I think that'll probably be our next kind of place we want to go. And then after that, I honestly don't know. Like I want to try living in Manchester. I want to live in New York for a year. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I have in mind, and I know life goes so fast that I don't want them to pass me by. But I think London will be the next port of, what is that saying? Next port of call. Next call of, you know what I mean. Someone said, did you experience a racing heart whilst eating during early recovery, and has it gone? Yes. And I completely forgot this was even a thing, but I can't remember what I was looking at, but I saw a video of me the other day and I was explaining how my heart was just pounding so much while eating in my all-in recovery phase, like while I was eating more in recovery. I was watching it as me now, and I was like, oh my god, I completely forgot I even had that. But yeah, I used to get really racing heart while I would eat when I was recovering from my ED, and it's definitely gone now. Like, don't get me wrong, there'll be occasions where like I might eat chocolate, like loads of chocolate, and my heart rate will be going blah, 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 blah. But like that's like once a month or something. Like I really don't notice it, but that's also normal, like for your heart rate to go faster when you are eating like sugary foods or whatever. But I remember I'd get that like every day. So yeah, it does go. And well done for recovery, by the way. Has your food OCD gone down further into recovery? Yes. It's so cool how you guys just know me. It has gone down further into my recovery. Has it gone completely? Maybe not. When I'm absolutely starving, like when I'm so hungry, my OCD for food is worse. But yeah, it's massively, like I literally would sit there looking at 2 chocolate bars for about 2 hours, having a panic attack over which one to have, because I was like, oh, I should have this one because of this, or this one because of this. So yeah, it's so great. My OCD is very, very, very minimal for food now. It flares up in time where it doesn't feel perfect, but it's absolutely nowhere near what I used to have, so can't even compare it. How have you coped with moving out? Honestly, it's been really, really great. I think like I've definitely had a bad month or couple of months with my anxiety, but I don't think that's down to moving out. I think that's down to just me struggling a bit, and I've also just kind of been on the down with my anxiety for the like 6-7 months in the last year. It's just been quite bad, but I also feel like this month is good. I feel like my mental health this month is going well, and that's really positive. But in terms of moving out, it's really great. I love having our own space. I've wanted to do it for so long, and I've been ready to move out for so long. And I think there's no pressure of when you're ready to move out, but for me, like, I just knew that's what I needed. I just knew it, you know, you just feel it. It's so nice then spending time with family and friends when I am back home, because I'm not as irritable, and I just appreciate it so much and have so many more lovely moments. And of course I still have my moments where it's not, so don't feel weird if you've moved out and then you come back and you're still like, oh my god, I need to get away. Generally speaking, I do appreciate the moments so much more, and I feel like it's definitely actually going to help my relationships with my family like flourish more from not being here 24/7. But moving out's been great. I really like having my own space, having time with Benny, being in a new place, being in a city, things being literally 30 seconds away. Like, I don't have to online shop, I can literally just walk out and be somewhere in like 2 minutes. I go to the gym, 2-minute walk away. Like, it is really great. Here, I've always lived in the countryside my whole life, so I've always had to like be driven everywhere or drive everywhere, which is like so fine, but it's just different, and I'm really enjoying that. So yeah, it's been going well. Thank you so much for asking. I've had a couple of questions about my favourite Christmas traditions, or like my favourite Christmas food traditions, and I wouldn't say we have any food traditions, although on Christmas Day we do actually usually have like a full English. I kind of forgot about that. I guess that is a tradition. Like, my dad usually cooks like a full English on Christmas morning, which is honestly, he doesn't cook the whole year, so I think, you know, it's about time he did some cooking. And of course we have a roast every Christmas, of course, but I don't really think we have any like food Christmas traditions. This year we're eating at my sister's, so I think me and mum are probably going to do some cooking here and take some over, because she's cooking for like so many of us. I think there's like 12 or something, so it's going to be a big Christmas day. And traditions around Christmas, when we were younger we used to open presents first thing. Now we have breakfast and then open presents, and then we'll kind of like go get ready, even though I literally eat in my pajamas when we're at home. But I think because we're going to my sister's this year, or if we're going out for a meal, I'll probably like get ready and go and eat dinner or food, and then we just kind of chill, and that's literally it. Like, we don't really do anything, like we just chill, which is really nice. What do we do on Christmas? Yeah, the family's round. Like, we tried to play a few games, but not really a game family. But yeah, honestly, just like chilling, or if my sister's fiance side is doing like a party or something, I've done that a couple of years. This year we're actually going to stay over at my sister's, and we're actually going to go for a Boxing Day run, which honestly, Sash was the one that suggested that to me, and I was like, oh my god, this is a new Sash, because sis is the type of person that like, she loves chilling, and it's like Boxing Day is for chilling. So for her to mention that to me, I was like, you are a different person. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap up the video there. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been so great having a little chin wag with you guys. I hope you're having such an amazing Christmas time, and I just want to remind you that there's no pressure to have any plans or do anything crazy, or to go on a diet, or to restrict yourself from any food. You just listen to yourself. This is the one time of year where I really think there's no excuse but to listen to yourself and be kind to yourself and do what you can to recharge, because if you're not recharging at this time of year, then when the hell are you going to recharge? So please be kind to yourself and have a lovely, lovely Christmas doing whatever it is that makes you happy. Eat until your heart desires, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye guys.